Good evening. It's been a beautiful day. An interesting, loving, cool day. Last night, right now we're talking on the front porch. Seems to be where we do all our talking. That's where I do a lot of my thinking. And we get to talking about our kids and stuff, and going back to school, and how times had changed. We were just talking the other day about how his bus route, some of the kids he's had on his bus route since their first day of school. And it's been our son being a sophomore this year, we've known most of these kids since their first days of school. And now they're starting to graduate high school and go on to bigger and better things, and I guess bigger and better things. And we're just talking about how the different things are going. Of course, we're talking gardens too. You know, we wouldn't be Ken Gardner if we wouldn't. And something hit me. As you plant the seed in the ground, I guess when we teach and we talk and we just deal with other people, there's times when we plant a seed. So that got me thinking, every day we get to plant a seed. Whether it's in the garden or a seed in someone. The question is what kind of seed are we planting? Are we planting a seed that's going to grow? Or are we planting a seed that's not? I remember years ago helping my daughter with the science when she was a little bitty thing, probably first, second grade. And one of the questions was, or experiment they want us to do, was to get a seed, corn seed, bean seed, flower seed, whatever, just a seed, and plant it in dirt, and get a rock and plant it in dirt, and see which one grew. Of course, my daughter looked at me like I was crazy. I said, well, it looks like there's an experiment. She said, Mama, rocks, no matter if you plant it or not, is not going to grow. And I, of course, looked at her and said, you're right. She said, but now the seed will. And an interesting thing about seeds, in order for the seed to grow, it first has to die. I mean, this little outer shell breaks out and the plant itself breaks up through it. And as it comes up, that shape of that seed disappears and roots grow out. And the roots sink into the dirt and it just absorbs the nutrition from the dirt. When it rains, it absorbs the water through the dirt. And it absorbs the nutrients it needs to grow from the dirt. And it got me thinking, which is a dangerous thing sometimes, what kind of seed do we plant? Now I'm not talking about a flower seed or a corn seed. I'm talking about a seed we plant in people. Things that we say to them. Now, is that bit of information or that little bit of stuff we tell them, is that going to take root in them? Or is it a rock? It's got its juices, but it's not really going to grow. Rocks are rocks. Are we speaking into life? I guess I'm asking myself today, am I speaking into my own children and to the children I work with, and even to my colleagues that I work with? Am I speaking rocks or am I speaking seeds? Do I talk with them and encourage them with words of encouragement? Or do I weigh them down and beat them down with rocks of discouragement and rocks of hatred or rocks of gripe? You know, you can look at griping and complaining as rocks, but looking at the situation in the sense that trying to find, as they would say, the brighter side, or the, instead of being the glass half empty, be the glass half full person. Try to find a positive thing about every situation. Then you're planting a seed of positivity in who you're talking with. Because then you have an opportunity to share light. And that seed can grow. We speak positive. Then who we speak to, we speak a positive thing to them. Then maybe it'll make their day better, and they'll speak something positive to someone. As I know, well, it can get dark and dreary sometimes if all we have is negative, 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 negative. If we always look at the bad and never see the good, then we get sad. It's almost like if you can just put one drop of black paint in any color and it will make it darker. The white is not near as bright. Yellow is not near as yellow. All it takes is one small drop, even if it's in a gallon of paint. It'll change. It'll dull it out. That's what negativity does to us. It dulls us out. So when we talk negative and we look down at everything, then we get to looking at things, and instead of planting seeds of hope and seeds of joy, we're planting rocks. And when we talk down to people and treat them like dirt, then we're throwing the rocks. And we all know rocks being thrown at you doesn't feel good. So something to remember for the day. Actually, I think it's something I need to keep in my mind every day. Be held accountable every day. To ask myself, am I planting seeds or rocks? Because when you plant a seed, it'll grow. We plant seeds of joy, seeds of laughter, seeds of happiness. And we grow happy, joyful people. I believe in you. God bless you.